Hey everyone, it's Marcus Escobar. I am the creator of Viva the 90s blog. Today we're going to be discussing 90s fashion and how it's made its way back into the present time. Now, as you can see in my background, I have a Sex and the City poster I purchased a few years back. And the reason why I bring this up is because Sex and the City was a TV show that was aired on HBO in 1998. And as you can tell, I'm stuck in the 90s still. Anyways, back to our fashion aspect of the 90s. A few days ago, my friend and I went shopping, and she was shopping for a rave that she was attending. And I followed her around, and we went into the women's aisle, and I started noticing that there was a lot of 90s fashion trends going on. There was a Rocco's Modern World tie-dye shirt, which, if some of you know, Rocco's Modern World was a TV show that was aired in the 90s. And also tie-dye shirts were very popular in the 90s. A lot of people, the hipsters, were using it, which was actually really cool. And I seen it and I told my friend, I go, hey, let's take pictures. And this is perfect for my blog because this is a 90s blog dedicated to music, to TV shows, and fashion in the 90s. So I took the picture, and then I started noticing a lot more of 90s trends coming on, and like chokers. You know, for females, I know that chokers are a big thing now. I go to the club and I see a lot of women wearing chokers, and I know that chokers were very popular in the 90s. So I was intrigued, and I was a little flabbergasted because I seen the chokers and I seen the leather skirts and I seen the tie-dye shirts, and I was just like, wow, like 90s clothing is coming back, which is something that I admire because being from the 90s, 1990 in particular, I was astonished because I was just like, I don't know, I just feel like 90s fashion, it was so liberating. And I also went down the men's aisles and I started noticing a lot of windbreakers, which were very popular in the 90s as well. And a lot of neon colors, which I know that neon colors are popular now, but I just feel like the way the patterns are like put together and everything in the neon colors represent a lot of the 90s clothing. So I started taking pictures of everything. I started taking pictures of there were some shorts, some men's shorts that I found. I started taking pictures of the chokers, of the denim jackets, the leather skirts, which I know were very popular in the 90s. And I told my friend, I go, hey, this is perfect for my blog. And then I spoke to a fashion student, Melissa Gonzalez, and I asked her what she loved about 90s fashion, because I know that she wears a lot of 90s clothing. And she told me that she loved the fact that it was simple and casual, quote unquote, simple, casual, and effortless, and that they were some of the best trends, which I believe is true. The 90s fashion was very popular. Well, it's popular now. And after speaking to her, like, it just kind of, I went down like a nostalgic road, and I was just like, wow, like, I remember these trends when I was a kid. And after speaking to her, like, I started noticing that she wears a lot of 90s clothing, and I know that she bought a velvet dress, which was really cool because I know that they were very popular in the 90s. So I tried to get footage of me inside Forever 21, but I wasn't allowed to because, they were thinking that it's going to, like, defame them or something. So I kind of took pictures, which I'll be posting on my blog along with this video. But yeah, and also I'm wearing a throwback Adidas classic hat, and I'm wearing my Born in the 90s shirt just to show my audience that I'm really dedicated to the 90s and that I'm all about the 90s, and I'm very proud to be a 90s baby. Well, that's it, guys. This is Marcus Escobar, the creator of Viva the 90s blog, and I'm out.